Hello and welcome to EduConnect with KalPay Taleem. My name is Anya Sakani and today we'll be talking about your pathway to success. We have two very important guests with us today. We have Abdul Hadi, who is a partner at RazzaqSheikh Consultants, and we have Hassan Mubarak, who is the head of partnerships at KalPay. So Hadi, can you please tell us a bit about RazzaqSheikh Consultants?
So I'm Hadi. I graduated in 2019 from LUMS, and as soon as I graduated, I was looking for top-ranked Ivy League-based consulting firms, and unfortunately, I was unable to get top-ranked consulting in Pakistan. So there again, I decided to do my own research. I partnered up with my colleague Rumesa Razak, and at that point in time, we realized that we need a top-ranked Ivy League-based consulting firm in Pakistan. We took this initiative, and it's been 3 years, and so we have been doing this initiative, this startup, and till now we have guided more than 50 students who have attained admission in Ivies and likes of Ivies in US.
Thank you, Hadi. Hassan, can you please tell us a bit about the initiative by KalPay called KalPay Taleem?
Assalamu alaikum, Hassan Mubarak here. I am the head of partnerships at KalPay. KalPay basically is a startup that was launched back in 2021. We specialize in providing buy now and pay later services to customers with a large focus on young professionals and students specifically. And as we all know that the largest use case for students is attaining a good education at the best universities and institutions that they get into, which is exactly why we got in a discussion with the RazzaqSheikh and the likes of RazzaqSheikh to enable the services that they're offering and to enable the students who can or who should be able to get the services from consultants and provide a better way to their future.
So to start off, we conducted a survey from students and these were the frequently asked questions that they had in their minds regarding getting admissions at Ivy League universities. So I'm going to share a few questions with you guys and would love to hear your input on that. So the first question is for people who may want to know, can you please briefly explain what Ivy League universities and the Russell Group are?
Thank you, Gania. So Ivy League universities are basically is an association of 8 universities in US. जो top 8 universities इसके अंदर Yale आ जाता है, Columbia आ जाता है, University of Pennsylvania आ जाता है, Harvard आ जाता है, and the other. So what makes these Ivies distinct from all the other universities? So there are multiple reasons. One of the major reason is their historical privilege, which distincts them from the other universities. Then there is the student class ratio, which is immaculate as opposed to all the other universities. Thirdly is their top ranked faculty and the research work they have conducted over the years, so that makes them distinct from all the other universities. For instance, I would like to quote the example of Harvard. So Harvard was established in 1600s and it's been 600 years, and so that the legacy of Harvard continues till date. So जिस तरह Ivy League is an association based in US, there is a separate association based in UK which is referred to as Russell Group. This is a association of 24 universities based in UK, जिसके अंदर top ranked universities आ जाती हैं from the likes of LSE, from the likes of Oxford, Cambridge, and all the top ranked 24 universities. And what makes Russell Group distinct from all the other universities is the same association, the historical privilege they have, the legacy they have from hundreds of years, and the student class ratio distincts them from all the regular universities. The research work they have conducted till date, that makes them distinct from all the other universities. So that's the privilege the Russell Group universities have over all the other universities.
Thank you, Hadi. So can you tell us how Pakistani students can improve their chances of getting admitted to these Ivy League and Russell Group universities?
So अब पाकिस्तानी स्टूडेंट्स का एक सबसे बड़ा इशू ये है कि there has been a lot of misinformation being circulated in the market. One of the common questions I get from students is कि अगर हमारा GPA ज़्यादा नहीं होगा तो can we make it to the Ivy Leagues or the Russell Group or all the top ranked universities in the world? So ये सबसे बड़ा misinformation है where students feel that if they don't have a good GPA or a good academic credential, so they could not make it into the top ranked universities. But that is totally wrong, because these universities, इनकी जिस तरह हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया कि इनकी अपनी लेगेसीज होती हैं, इनकी अपनी एक प्रिविलेज है, सो दे आर नॉट जस्ट बेस्ड ऑन एकेडमिक क्रीडेंशियल्स पर से, बिकॉज इसके अंदर आपकी जो पूरी लाइफ स्टोरी होती है, योर एकेडमिक क्रीडेंशियल्स आर जस्ट वन ऑफ द लॉट ऑफ कंपोनेंट्स विच दे लुक एट योर स्टोरी, दे लुक एट योर इम्पैक्ट. फिर at this level, the diversity and the inclusivity you bring to the university also adds a lot to their culture. So they do consider that कि आप आ कहाँ से रहे हो, आप what would you add, आपने कोई impact initiatives क्या किए हैं लाइफ के अंदर. So all these reasons matter a lot. फिर अगर मैं आपको specifically थोड़ा सा बताऊँ, so जो SOP होता है जिसको हम statement of purpose कहते हैं, so statement of purpose matters a lot because that is a reflection of who you are and what you have done over the years. So if for instance a student is coming from an underprivileged area, so what difficulties he have faced over the life, उसने उनको challenge किस तरह किया, and how he come up to this stage और इस point पे आके what impact initiatives he has taken. So all these reasons have to be shown in a SOP letter to get in a top ranked university, and I think this matters a lot at this level. So there was this student who came to me last year, and she wanted to apply at HEC Paris. At that point in time, when I was asking about her academic credentials, so unfortunately they were not really good. They were under 2.5. She had a under 2.5 GPA. But when I listened to her story, so she told that her father was suffering from Parkinson's back in the day when she was studying in her university. So that was the major point we highlighted in her SOP, how she come up with that difficult time, how she came out in that struggling time. So when we counseled her application, when we assisted her in drafting her application for HEC Paris, so that was the breaking point of her whole story, how he come out of that difficult time, and that led her to HEC Paris.
Another question that we had was, can you help with the scholarship application process for these universities? As you know, finances are always a very difficult challenge for students. And Hassan, we would also like to know how KalPay Taleem can aid in this process.
Yes, definitely. We have helped more than 50 to 60 students reaching at this level to the top universities, and obviously in Pakistan, finances are one of the bigger concerns students are facing, and obviously KalPay Taleem can also assist us assist the students in bifurcating their installments and expenses.
I think it's one of the most important questions after you have sorted your application process is again how to finance that education. I would like to explain a little further before you actually get there and pay for your academic fee. There are other expenses too that are involved in applying for such universities. You need to clear your admission test. There is a cost for applying as well for every university. It could be in the range of $200. You can guide better in that respect. But and then you have like language tests like TOEFL, IELTS. So a lot of cost actually goes into the process before even you have been admitted to the university. So KalPay's, again, as I explained before, core focus is to focus on the needs of our customers, which in this case are students or their parents. So KalPay basically provides a whole array of services that covers this whole process, and that includes language tests, any admission or application charges for every university, and also even more importantly, if you have to get some help from consultants like RazzaqSheikh, if there is a cost associated with it, KalPay can provide you that facility as well. So the facility is pretty simple. We help people divide their payment into installments, easy monthly installments, and they can choose to divide it the way they want based on how much they can afford on a monthly basis. So it is basically assisting with your finances instead of giving you a loan or a facility like that. We are not in that business. We are providing you an assistance in managing your expenditure when it comes to education and applying for such institutions.
Can you also guide the students about specific scholarship programs that are available for such universities and how they can go about that process?
So obviously research is critical in finding the relevant scholarships as per your degree, and in this regard the famous scholarships we have guided students about is the Erasmus Mundus scholarship, Chevening scholarship, Commonwealth scholarship, the famous Fulbright scholarship, Queen's Trust scholarship is also one of the more infamous scholarships, and then there is this scholarship, Nelson and Mandela Trust scholarship, and multiple other scholarships. So obviously you would have to do the relevant research while finding the scholarship which fits your profile, and obviously you can take help from our consultants as well. They can help you in finding the relevant scholarship for you. So apart from these external scholarships, the university directly funds the student as well. For instance, if you're applying to the applying directly to the university, so उनकी जो अपनी financial assistance program होते हैं उसमें भी we have helped students to attain more than 80 to 90% scholarship. So वो तो अपनी जगह exist करता है, and if God forbid you are unable to attain any form of scholarship, so obviously KalPay is there to assist you out, and I think you guys have done superb job in helping students out in making installments and providing installments plan to fund their studies abroad.
So basically, just as Abdul Hadi is explaining, there is no limit to where you are applying. Obviously, every child, every student has the right to choose for him or herself, but KalPay as a service is always there. It doesn't matter you want to apply for the US or for the UK. Our main view is basically that the main customer has to be a Pakistani national and somebody who's residing in Pakistan. It could be the parent of the student, and we are up for providing this facility to any student who's applying anywhere in the world. Obviously, there are certain things that we need to make sure that are happening, is that there needs to be a repayable capacity with the customer. They should be able to repay their installments, which are monthly in our case. But apart from that, there is no limitation, and the whole process is extremely simple. It can literally be a walk-in experience for a customer if all the documents, which are very minimal in number, if you bring the documents in or provide them digitally, the whole process can be as simple as walking into a McDonald's outlet.
Okay, thank you so much, Hadi and Hassan, for your time. I hope that this proved to be an informational session for all the students who are listening. If you guys are interested in availing services from either RazzaqSheikh or KalPay Taleem, please feel free to contact us. I'll be linking down the contact information below.